Good morning, Pepper. Did you sleep good? Meow, meow, meow. Good morning, Deanna.
Good morning, Greg.
Our neighbors have one of these cool porches that extends off the back of their RV. And they were watching the fireworks last night from that cool porch. So one of the things about any RV is screws do not want to stay in.
No.
So you're always tightening or adjusting some screws that work their way out. Yeah, yeah, either Loctite
or it's pushing out already.
Yeah, fun stuff. Dealing with screws and adjusting and tightening things that wiggle off is a normal RV way of life, huh?
It's a cardboard box on wheels.
Yep, even the nicest ones are pretty much gonna wiggle themselves loose all the time.
Absolutely, and always finding loose screws or nuts, and you don't know where they came from.
So you just
they
collect
came from
them.
Somewhere. You just collect them, and hopefully we'll find out where they went.
Put them back
at some point. Yeah.
So we are off to Billings, Montana. We are leaving South Dakota behind and heading into Billings and then heading north up into Canada, maybe by Sunday evening. So we'll see what kind of progress we make, but it should be an easy, leisurely drive to Billings where they have some nice bike trails, and we're looking forward to that. So it's like a real fun, beautiful area. The guys are all happy because their windshield's clean now. Yay! Was thirsty again? Wanted more gas?
More gas.
Does it ever get filled?
Never.
All right. This is the kind of deals that you get up in the northern states. Like a gas.
We'll take a gas, ready to go.
All right. All right, well, we just switched over to Montana. We are no longer in South Dakota. And
We were in Wyoming for a short time.
oh, we were in Wyoming for a short time, and then now we're in Montana.
Yep.
Very beautiful. Lots of pretty green farmland. Well, on our way to Billings, the scenery is changing. It's getting a little bit more rocky and a little bit more hilly.
Custer State Park.
This is Custer State Park. Nice.
In half a mile, use any lane to take the I-90 West exit toward Billings.
All right, here we are in Billings, Montana. Looking pretty nice. Here we are, we made it to Billings and we're about to go on a bike ride. They have a pretty neat looking trail, so we figured, hey, let's give it a go. So we're parked and got our bikes and onward. Nice Saturday afternoon bike ride.
Yep.
Finally, nobody calling from work or having any reports or anything, so get to go out, nice breeze.
Very nice place.
Beautiful little trail that's just for bikes, so you don't get run off the road. Pretty nice.
Very nice.
So not completely sure what this is over here across the street, but it seems Deanna thinks it's something to do with petroleum, which certainly might be because they got all these. Well, that's those big circles, I think, are like for natural gas, maybe.
Oh, really? Not gas?
Yeah, maybe. And then it's got all this trains for coal and stuff. Yeah. And then they're burning something off up there. Wonder if maybe they're refining something over there.
Yeah. Finally, of some sort.
Yeah. Kind of interesting. Yeah, there's the river's just right over here around that corner, huh? Yeah, it smells like a campfire, huh?
Oh, yeah, they're right over there. They're doing something. Oh, that guy went that way on a bike.
I guess this is called the Yellowstone River. Probably because the cliffs have this yellow stone in them, I'm guessing. It's the Yellowstone River. It's up pretty high. It's all the way to the parking lot rocks here. And seems like it's kind of flowing pretty fast too. See those sticks ripping down the river. Wonder if they do some kind of rafting or anything in this area. Might be a lot of fun. Need to jump in? It's kind of 85. You said it was about 85 degrees?
85, 86, yeah.
So,
It would feel really nice right now.
it would, huh?
Maybe a big inner tube and just float down river.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fun. Fun little area. Ride your bike. Part of the path has a nice overlook over the river. Looks like this is a area that dumps into the it's probably like a man-made offshoot off the Yellowstone River over there.
One-room jail cell. One-room jail cell carved out of sandstone.
Oh wow. This is a little waterfall area here. Yeah, I think that smells from those trees. It's a really interesting smell. It's sweet, but also kind of a strange, kind of a tart, almost bitter kind of mixed in too.
They're talking about a Yellowstone Trail from 1912 to 1930. Went from Plymouth Rock all the way to Puget Sound.
Huh.
So Easterners would follow the Yellowstone Trail to the west here through Batavia, New York.
On this overlook is a cliff that is highlighted as the place where the White Horse went down. Apparently some Indian braves had been fighting in a series of battles, and when they returned, their village had been ravaged by some type of a plague, and several of the people that the braves cared about the most were dying, and they were so distraught that they dressed in their finest clothes and went on a white horse and blindfolded the horse and rode over the cliff and perished.
All right, so it took us a little while, but we figured out how to put the bikes onto the back in just the right way, where we can put a cover on and they fold down and they are pretty safe and locked up. So
we will let you watch this wonderful, exciting process. And that's pretty much the process. And we just put the tarp on. These hold on the tires. And then we run these kryptonite chains through. And then they have these bars that hold down the bike to the main part of the frame. And then our bikes are these electric e-bikes, and their handles fold down.
Well, the whole bike folds up.
Yeah.
It's just too big to put
That's
underneath.
true. Our particular compartments don't hold the. Even if we folded the bikes in half, they wouldn't fit anywhere. But that's pretty much our setup for holding the bikes on. And this is what it looks like with the tarp on. So we're ready to go. And you can actually reach up inside there and put the plugs to charge the bikes. So we actually have a electrical outlet right here. So even when we're boondocking, we can actually charge the bikes back up. Speaking of power, we actually have the solar panels going. It's a pretty good sunny day, so looks like we're almost at full power on both battery banks. The top battery bank is a 24 volt system, and the bottom battery bank is a 12 volt. The 24 volt is able to produce more power for things like running the air conditioner and the microwave, things that pull a lot more power. It's able to more efficiently produce the power out with smaller wires, so we have it set up as a 24 volt system. So now that we've got that nice bike ride done, we got some dinner time.
Yep. Head over to the Canyon Creek Brewery for Harvest Toast, and we'll see what's on the menu.
Sounds good. A lot of these breweries that the Harvest Toast does is kind of fun. They're like little restaurants that they're kind of doing stuff in the community. All right, looks like a fun place. Nice patio, and got a food truck outside, and it's like a nice place. All right, this is the parking lot. We got some RV buddies over here, and then back this way is the brewery, and they got the food truck.
Yeah,
Montana Beefsteak might be their time.
I might try that.
Pretty happening little beer garden here in the side on a nice Saturday night. It's pretty fun. Oh, looks like some fun brewing equipment over there.
Yeah. Got something called the Peach Fuzz.
It's pretty good. All right, Canyon Creek Brewing, Harvest Toast for the RV, nice stop, and they got a food truck and some local brews. This is called the what?
The Peach Fuzz.
The Peach Fuzz.
It's supposed to be a Hefeweizen with a peach puree.
Sounds interesting. Sounds like fun. What do you think?
It's good.
Yeah?
Cheers.
All right. Oh, it's a puppy dog. All right. Well, I think we're gonna head in for the night,
Call it a
and
night.
it's fun traveling with you today.
Good night, everybody.